So you want to learn about beer? Stay tuned and never fear. They're the guys for the case, 'cause they'll tell you all about what they taste. We got Mudhole, B&Q, we loves Star Wars and grilling too. And Knops guy loves baseball and board games, he's played them all. There's no place I'd rather spend the Monday nights than here, having a few chuckles and damn good beer. Now it's time for Two Beerded Guys.
But I just assumed you'd marry a guy.
I sleep on some states.
Because I'd have to make a trip for it. What? What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Two Beerded Guys. I'm TBG_Ops guy.
Mudhog B&Q.
Our guest today.
EB Hunter.
And behind the camera, the one, the only.
Off screen still single.
I'm just saying, this might be the first time we've actually done our intro in forever.
Yeah. Hey, we're excited. We're ready to go.
I'm excited. It's a great day. I had a great day at work, and we have great beer lined up. So
It's a snappy shirt too, sir. I'd like to compliment you. I like
I'm
your
a big
look
fan.
today.
I'm a big fan of this one. It's one of my favorite golf shirts. Ever since the promotion, I went to business casual, and I get to wear shit like this. So
I like it.
it's a win-win. It's a
like
win-win. As always, guys, we will be scoring all our beers on the Untapped app. I'm going to go ahead and get that out of the way now. 3 is a perfectly average score. We do quarter increments. Above 3, above average. Shocker. 4 or higher is that I'm searching this motherfucker out. I might try to get 2 years of it at a time. You know, all sorts of fun shit like that. It's seek out worthy. 4 1/4, 4 1/2, great beers. 4, 7, 5, and 5. Those are that's the best way to say it, and I won't move on. Down to 3. Under 3, 2 to 275. A lot of times core beers can be in that realm. Good beers, maybe they just missed on something. Still very drinkable, still solid beers, just they missed on something. They don't quite get to average because they missed. Under 2, now you're getting into, I paid money for this, or my buddy paid money for this, I'll fucking drink it.
EB brought it. God, I feel obligated.
EB's motherfucking ass brought it, you know.
I got iced, you know.
I got iced.
Yeah, which is apparently equivalent. I've been informed.
Under 1, now we're getting into swill. That is absolute drain poor quality beverages.
Fuck it out the window, son.
And that's what you can do with those, except Mama didn't raise no bitches on this show, so therefore we drink them.
We gotta drink them.
There are definitely some that are necessary drain pours.
Yeah.
The basement will be dug if it has to be.
I don't drain pour. I've regretted that decision many times. But
Now, the other thing that we try not to do is we really try not to like compare beers with other beers. But I feel like it's going to be super hard tonight.
well, and it's kind of the way it's set up, right? It's an Oktoberfest show after the first one. We are starting with a Pilsner, a Bohemian Pilsner, just to get us going on the night. Something simple, something classic. Get us going before you start having a lot of malt characteristics start blending together.
Yeah.
There's a reason I put one of the big boys of Oktoberfest at the end. It is a style of beer and a brewery that everyone knows when it comes to the style, and it's a good one to put at the end. If you looked at the picture on our Instagram or Facebook and you're a beer person, especially Oktoberfest, there's a good chance
You'll be able to guess
you
it.
could guess between about 2 beers which one of the 2 that's back there. But with that being said, Matt, what is your anticipatory beer tonight?
Oh
I am
shit.
on a fucking roll.
Yeah, look at you using good words, smiling and shit. I don't know. We got 2 in a row, and it's the one at the end. So I'm looking forward to trying the side by side on that. I think it's going to be fun and see if the year to year kind of makes much of a difference.
The Inger, got it.
All right, so Von Stefaner is a brewery that I always fucking love, but honestly, the label, the Benedictine.
Benedictine.
Yeah. I don't think I've seen that one. I'm excited.
I'm definitely excited for this year's beer, Märzen, but we'll see because there's only one place in my heart, and the Germans have it. So we'll see which pretty blue caps come off.
Honestly, for me, it's going to be the Three Floyds. And the only reason is because I've never had their Oktoberfest. And I am one of the biggest Three Floyds haters on the market.
He sure
Other
is.
than a handful.
Yeah.
I do like their IPAs.
I didn't realize there was one over there.
They're
I'm just like, yeah.
They're sours,
They're
and
solid.
every once in a while they will roll scary things out the door, and you're like, where where were you hiding?
Overall,
this?
just not a huge Three Floyds guy. But, you know, they make an Oktoberfest, evidently. Never have had it. They're the biggest brewery in Indiana. I got to give them some love and be excited for that one.
And
Or did they finally beat Sun King out?
Three Floyds has been higher than Sun King by like 3 times for a long time.
A long time.
Okay.
Yeah.
As big as Sun King is,
Yeah.
Three Floyds last time it was shown was like almost 3 times
Substantially
bigger.
larger. Yeah. It's crazy.
The difference between them and Sun King is the same between Sun King and Upland, and then it goes
Oh.
drastically drops even that much again to the next one, and then everybody else is kind of
Yeah.
squished together.
Everything else.
I think Three Floyds is 100,000 plus barrels.
Oh, that
And I think Sun King was around 35 to 40.
Like I said, about 3 times.
They got cracked.
Look at me go.
There you guys.
It's almost like I remember shit.
Yeah.
I'm in a great fucking mood. All right. Other than that, Matt,
I'm
what do you
happy
got
for you,
for
but
us?
it's kind of freaking me out.
Matt, what do you got for us?
Brett Pifford says, "What's up, guys? It's going,
What's up,
Brett."
Hey, Britt.
fuck
A little
yourself,
late
Brett.
now, but while we were going through the scoring, he said, "Don't forget, tickles your Elmo." Or didn't we learn not too long ago, peels your banana?
Hey, you know what? As long as it flies my plane, that's all that matters.
God, I was trying to get him off that with the banana. I thought that would work. I thought I'd distract him with banana.
Good try.
Wherever that rubber meets
Very
the
phallic
road.
shape, you know.
The problem is no one can see your banana, Matt.
Wherever the
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter how close
Even
you are.
Matt. We're going to need that glass. All right. Anything else?
Well, I kind of learned something though that when we're talking about a whole bunch of Oktoberfest, it makes it hard for John.
Yeah. It does. I love Oktoberfest.
So hard.
Speaking of Oktoberfest, I want to get this out of the way now, and I'll probably say it about 15 more times.
Yes.
We have back-to-back events coming
It's
up
that season.
over the next 2 weekends. We have Lagers in Lawrence this coming Saturday, one of our very favorite events in Indianapolis.
So race your wieners.
Damn straight. John and I love it. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to do the training I wanted to do to be able to do the Stein holding this year. I'm hoping to come back strong next year.
Maybe I got you, bro.
I'm hoping.
I've been training.
Good, because my shoulder ain't going to do shit. Hopefully we'll be able to put up a good showing with John. Maybe next year I'll get to do mine. But it's one of our favorite events. We seriously love the breweries. We love the people. The weather's supposed to be really nice. We're excited. And the following weekend is Munich to Muncie. And that's the first time the Two Bearded Guys are going to be a part of it. But it's grown a lot. It's exciting. And it's a fundraiser for Echo Rehab Muncie. And so it's a nice big goodwill thing. You know, they're updating Muncie. They're doing a lot of good shit with some of the areas that are a little run down. So very
much great
excited.
stuff going on.
Yeah, very excited.
Super excited.
And then the following weekend after that, it's Michiana Festival of Beers. So we're busy as shit.
Wow.
Yeah, got a few things going on. A couple things in the hopper.
And we have more to tell you about later. But, we'll get to that right before break.
So much more.
That's a fun little tease.
Well,
Cut
On
those
step
balls. You can pass that one on.
yeah. Pass that around.
Oh, that's hers.
So recently,
Take it down, pass it around. 98 bottles.
I did that really fucking well.
you did.
Damn, I'm on a roll.
So,
All right.
Evie, did you go to Hops and Coasters?
Before he talks about it, do you mind if I...
Go ahead.
All right, our first beer is, you may ask yourself, Bohemian Style Pilsner, 4.6% ABV by Bottle Logic Brewing out of Anaheim, California.
Perfect.
Now, weren't Bohemians weren't those kind of like the hippies and the traveler on kind of peoples, and now like Bohemians seems like it's kind of like the hipster crowd? Or am I crazy?
Yeah, they were always kind of like the artist class.
I just love the way he said that. I wish you guys could have seen him on camera, because legitimately he's over here going like the
I went to can cam on that one. So they didn't see it either.
he's over here just. I'm
A
dying.
lot of fluid motions in that Bohemian crowd.
None
you
of
know?
us said a word, because at that point we're all just going, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's how it's
A
going
lot of
on.
loose flowing clothing. That's what that's supposed to
I didn't know I was
represent.
allowed to-
Thank God for the pretty one, because we'd have been screwed otherwise. We were too distracted.
Yes.
coming in with some idea is. I'll wait a second for the smart one to chime in with the real.
Oh yeah,
Real answer.
I get it.
Also, your can is spinning very quickly.
Oh my!
It is. There we go. All right, so did you go to Hops and Coasters this year?
I missed it.
I was gonna say, if you were there and didn't say hi to us, I'd have fucking killed you.
I
So
know.
good answer,
Yes.
What a hard to miss is we're kind of like right in the center.
Right.
dude. It's our first show since we got back from that.
Yeah,
know.
I was gonna say, how
Sure
was
is.
it, guys?
Mostly
That was
because
gonna be
Monday we were fucking exhausted, and by we I mean me.
I think we all can agree with that.
I was done.
Some of us are going to tough it out a little better. But
I went to work.
Holy shit, guys. No, it's gone. I went to Twitch and the video was there,
And then it went away.
and then went away.
wait,
But it was actually us on the can cam.
What if I go back to can cam? Does it work?
No, it worked on CanCam.
I know. So I mean, if I took it off can cam,
Don't
is that the
fucking
issue?
understand Twitch.
Hey,
Sorry.
go back to CanCam. I want to see.
I am.
Is it working?
No.
Oh, I don't
well,
laugh.
there was
All
that
right.
working theory.
Anyway, This was the first year that we've actually had a booth for Hops and Coasters. We've normally just networked and meandered around and talked and done videos and done all that kind of stuff.
Crank. Profusely.
This year was the first year we decided, you know what, we'll still do that, but we're also going to have a booth. So we had 6 total people, 3 volunteers plus John, Matt, and I. And we took up some shifts and kind of did some things. I was supposed to bring Matt and my brother Brett back some beer at one point in time. John and I got distracted. I forgot. It's fine.
Late on the trade-off, it's fine.
You know what? I made up for it with how much fucking shit I sold during that time. But
Some shit that I pre-sold
it was a great event, not only because, I'll be frank, we made some money, which helps pay for all the shit we do at breweries. It helped pay for us going to King Jug the other night and supporting them. And, we have a write-up coming out this week. My laptop charger's in, so I can finish that shit.
Nice.
But we were able to do that. It's like I said, that's how we support people. We sell our merch to drunk people, and then
then we take our drunk asses to breweries and spend it there.
Exactly. And it
for the people that get the people drunk originally. It's a
circle of beer. Circle of beer.
Circle of beer.
T-shirt design.
Idea. Yeah. But so we were able to have a blast that way. We ran into some new breweries. I found a place called was it Roots? Root something. Fuck. I'm drawing a blank. I had it in my brain before I got here today because I wanted to talk about them. They were cool as shit. They just opened up. Where the fuck is it? I'll have to look at break probably. But a lot of cool places. Some of our best friends are always up there. We got to hang out with, Duncan and the Lakeville Brew Crew guy and just all sorts of fun shit.
Not up by Arcadia.
What else got?
Duncan loves his
holy fuck, I'm on top of it today.
There you go.
Roots Brewing Company, they literally just opened up. Here's what their picture from Hops and Coaster drops. Great fucking people. They're very excited about what they're doing and all sorts of great shit. So check them out.
Aside from Lakeville, we also hung out with Perry Vine. We got to hang out with...
we get to hang out with him at Muncie. Oh, you won't be there.
Craft Concierge.
There you go.
Was it Michiana Popeye for a little bit?
Ooh. Interesting.
It's super bitter.
I like the dry finish.
It's a little much.
Does it taste like a Bohemian, though?
I wouldn't know.
They get a little dirty. Yes.
So
the only
dirty whiskey.
Hey, the only real problem I have with it's very floral.
Yeah.
That's just I
like a Bohemian.
I know. But my problem is when I'm drinking a Pilsner, I like the dry part. The dry is great, but I like a little bit more of that biscuity, that more German Pilsner, or Czech. I love a good Czech Pilsner. The floral of the Bohemian really throws it off for me.
And when they do a wheat version of this,
version?
A wheat.
I thought he said weed. I really did.
Okay, they do that one too, but we can only get it in Colorado at the moment. So we can stop giving away the secret travel plans before they're made, man. Stop.
February.
Stop giving the
Two Beerded Guys.
They know we do. They know it's every February, bro.
They know where they'll find us in February. But anyway, what were you saying when they do a wheat?
Yeah, there's a more French Wallonian version of this with this. It's the same kind of floral Bohemian, but it's French peasant instead of German peasant.
It leans into a floral gin a little bit. I won't lie, not quite the juniper, but
and I drink a very dry gin, so
yeah.
Matt, what do you think?
So I was trying to see if I could find stuff on the Three Floyds and Sun King Barrel production. I was trying to do something useful on the back end here, but
First time for everything.
Yeah, it's kind of beer flavor. It does have like some weird notes to it for a pills, but it's also because of that kind of cool because it is different at the same point. I kind of respect different, but maybe it's a little too far off kilter to kind of hit what you're looking for if you're grabbing one.
I'm surprised you don't like it more because of how much you like lavender beers and shit like that. And this has a lot of that same characteristics with it being floral. Not lavender, but floral.
It hit, and immediately my tongue was just like numb.
What's
with everything on it.
Like in a good way or a bad way?
Not in a fun way.
I'll have to pull it up. I haven't done it yet.
Second sip, I was like, well, this is a little bit better, and then I had no more, so.
What was the name on it again? Nope. Keep turning.
There's a chance that if I could sip on this a little bit more, I might change my opinion a little bit more. But I just got the 2 sips, so I'm gonna have to make my
40.
And it's
half formed.
It's 6 months
Half
old.
informed decision.
Oh,
It's 8 months
It's a
old.
pilsner. That's fine.
And the hops, that was still there.
Life is life. You must take all of it into account.
Yeah, and I'm taking into account that if it can't last 8 months, they aren't doing a good job.
I hear you. And wet. I mean,
All right.
I want to know who can make wet hops last like that because they make a lot of money.
I just wonder if Evie is gonna start warming a sausage over there with that voice.
I look down. I'm like, what's it doing?
This is how you warm a sausage. Really, John, beer fest. I thought all the people.
Oh no, I know, I got it.
Okay.
I got it.
Eyes over.
Oh, you take it. Come on, everybody. Come on.
It was just my eyes. Now it's my hair.
Cam
Cam was a whore.
Great movie if you guys haven't seen it.
I'm gonna
That's his
go.
job. He has one job.
Yeah, I was just waiting for everybody to finish.
Yeah.
And you have to
you're not on
score.
camera, Tom.
You have to score.
Yeah.
Tom.
Great shirt, by the way.
I'm trying to be efficient.
I am going to go, and this is almost an incomplete score. It might change if I had to drink a little bit more. I was shocked in the first sip. Second sip was like, oh, maybe, and then I was out of beer. So I'm gonna go 2.75, fully acknowledging that it might be an incomplete score.
I didn't even hear what you said.
2.75.
Okay. What about you?
I'm gonna go for 3.5. I think it was solid. It's not how I generally understand Pilsner styles or even Bohemian Pilsner styles. It was a little pushy on how I am normally led to believe that
I agree with that statement.
neo-Bohemian style even
It's
is.
a bit aggressive.
But it's American,
Yeah, it's bottle logic.
so
They brought a gun to a hippie fight.
yeah,
All right, that's fair.
yeah.
Actually worked.
Yeah.
That was my. I word vomited and it worked. I'm a 2.5. What's that average out to, John?
I think it's going to average out to a 3.
All right, so we end up on a 3. Don't forget, follow us on Untapped and everywhere, guys. Legitimately, there's very few social medias we're not on. Don't worry about Twitter as much. Follow us, because eventually I'll get back to doing that one again.
Don't
But
OnlyFans so much.
Follow our
Work on that one.
Patreon. We have really cool things where you can get free shirts like this one or that one. We have a new shirt coming out that I'm not telling you yet because Patreon supporters get to hear about it first, and you're not one yet. So that'll go out on Patreon because we just got the first mock-up on it, so they get a teaser tonight. But other than that, you guys can fucking wait.
Oh, that's a juicy teaser, I'll say it that way.
It's a little too juicy, but it's fine. I'm extra thick.
Extra thick. That broomstick just gets swallowed up.
It's doing work, you know. Doing the Lord's work.
Doing the Lord's work. All right, guys. Our next
Brett does ask OnlyFans. I see. I brought it up. Like that. That's the one that you don't have to look for us on yet. At least all of us together at the same time.
Yeah.
our
As
next,
two bearded guys. I mean, you guys. We all might have them individually.
we just swap one letter.
You spelled it right.
Bearded.
Oh,
I think I said two bearded guys.
Word. Our next beer is the United States Classic Oktoberfest. This is what everybody essentially tries to be. It's the best-selling Oktoberfest in the United States. Everybody else, well, not everybody, but a lot of United States beers, when they make their Oktoberfest, this is the model.
The only thing that people I think are close to selling at the same level would be the Shock Top Leinenkugel Oktoberfest.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Just because the Midwest has a huge selling.
Well, yeah, Wisconsin's around. They buy more beer than most of the country.
Beer and cheese.
There.
All right, pass that one over.
Speaking of beer sales, good segue over there. I did find a score on here. So in 2022, by volume sales, Three Floyds had 107, almost 108,000 barrels. Sun King
Shit ton
had
of beer.
almost 31.
We were fucking stupid accurate.
Upland had 13 and a half. And then
Holy shit, I'm good!
Yeah.
And then the next
It's like
one
we've looked at these before.
Oh wow.
yeah, and then like right below that it says 18th Street and Daredevil both were 6.
So
18th Street jumped up.
I do.
They did, but it was double instead of 3 times. But I was still really fucking close to being almost dead accurate all the way across.
Oh, yeah.
I do.
And then he had the numbers.
I do wonder if the split now that Sun King is brewing, because they're brewing in Florida too, right?
That's been the case since before 2022.
This was supposed to be Indiana
All of it.
brewing list that I just looked up, so
Yeah.
I don't think that would account for
this
Florida.
I want.
No, I think it does, though. It's
doesn't.
national,
Indiana
national
Brewery.
sales.
Is
I don't know.
I think it's the Indiana breweries.
Oh, okay, fair. I already
This
closed out
isn't
the
just
window,
Indiana
so
sales.
yeah.
This is
So
what they
I might
produce.
have
we'll
missed
see.
that.
Well, that would be the only
5.3%
question.
on this, by the way.
I'm still guessing you guys are right, but that would be the only. I don't think they have a large footprint in Florida, like a huge production brewery. I think
Funny
they
story,
have
they're
one.
growing.
But
I
they
got
still, it's their second. It's a state they sell the second most in.
Even before they went down there. No, even
No,
before.
yeah, no, 100%.
Even before their production.
Yeah,
They were
facility
still
was
the
down there.
second.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, well, I think the Sun logo kind of makes people think it was down there before it even was.
Sunlight beer, that specific
Yeah.
one, confuses the shit out of Floridians because, they're all dumb. So,
I used to get phone calls at the liquor store for the Sunlight beer. Can you ship that Sunlight beer? No, ma'am. No. If you're in Carmel, Indiana, you can either come in or send your grandson in, but I can't ship it down to you, ma'am.
I've got a buddy that lives down in Miami, and he was telling me that Sun King's really kind of getting more of a foothold down there now.
a little different than years past.
Very malty, on the sweeter side of things. I get a little bit. I get a
Definitely get the
little bit
butterscotch.
of the Oktoberfest spices, but
Ooh,
not
big
super
gulp.
strong.
Spices?
Just a lighter body, a tiny little bit, not much.
It's malt forward. I feel it feels like a thinner flavor, not body, thinner flavor profile than a lot of Oktoberfest you're used to. But overall, I think it's an easy drinking mass market
it's
Oktoberfest.
crushable.
It is something you can crush that has a little more malt, so you feel like you're drinking fall beer instead of, lawnmower
Past
beer.
Yeah.
Well, and that's the kind of the where do they actually end up falling? Are they nice? Are they coloring them dark like this? Are they actually using a staggering amount of Munich malt?
I think they used a bunch of Werthers.
Probably some Cara Red and
I hate you, Matt.
Because I'm right.
Because you literally said, I bet they use Werthers.
It tastes like a Werther's because it's
it's
not
in the
quite
nose.
butterscotch.
That
It's not
does
quite
not
caramel.
taste like a Werther's.
It's in the
to me.
nose. Well, the thing is, I hear you. I hear the problem. It's in the nose, and that caramelized Maillardy note. If it's hitting him there like a jackhammer on the Werther's tongue, well, we know what is happening.
I think it tastes like baby food.
See, mine was not as scathing.
Well, so and that is
Like pumpkin baby food. It's like tinny.
that
Runny.
potentially is an off flavor, and I, unfortunately, the most spectacular taster of us is the one off camera.
Well, I don't know. I just crushed a big beef from Portillo's, so I don't know how good I'm tasting.
It's
Probably not as well as normal.
It's generally very, very spectacular.
I was really gonna make a joke there, but I don't know if we're there yet.
Not a bad beer, not a good beer in my opinion.
yeah, it's not.
But that's kind of always been my opinion.
Yeah.
About its Oktoberfest. Not a bad beer, not a good beer.
Yeah, I've had one spectacular.
I
used
think
to have
honestly,
some
Matt, we
great
probably
stuff.
should between every beer
I kinda
because they're
wanted to
so
go do one of
similar.
those days, Yeah.
We need a thing over here, like a psh thing.
Well,
It will give
there is a plan.
No, a little.
That
Yeah,
goes,
there is a
There's a
plan.
plan.
We just
I have
haven't got
faith,
there
I
yet.
have faith.
Yeah.
You're up first, DB.
I mean, I would not seek that one out again. I'm a little worried about some of the rest of the cans. I'm gonna probably put it at 2.
Oh,
That's exactly where I'm at.
really?
I'm a number 1 Oktoberfest fan.
I'll go 2.5.
Should still be a 2.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do wonder about.
Yeah.
Well, it will depend on Matt.
Well, it's
and-
actually 2.25.
Is it?
we don't get averaged.
No, but I will ask what they think. What would you score it?
not supposed to compare it to the other ones. But
Today
we normally don't, but today we do.
Because I'm not a beer person, but Oktoberfest is one of my jams.
God damn it, Matt! I should have proofread his title.
Did he fuck it up?
Can I spell Probst?
Proust.
Probst?
Yeah.
I googled it first.
Yeah, that's the wrong Probst. It's
You
Probst.
Googled Jeff Probst?
Yeah.
Well,
Prost?
so I get to try. I blame Google.
Google's worth it.
Don't worry about AI, guys.
Yeah,
That's hilarious.
I did, spend a couple different times on German to English, translation dictionaries.
It's all good. Jeff Probst from Survivor, right?
It's taken me a minute, too.
Yeah.
I don't know why I knew the name.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
We're just coming back for its 28th season or some shit, but
Yeah.
What is?
Survivor.
Jesus Christ.
That's
But more
still on?
importantly, we
Yeah,
have
evidently.
Golden Bachelorette coming up.
Yeah.
Maybe Matt, maybe it fits. Maybe this is
For some false
Survivor for German Oktoberfest beers.
We'll go with that.
Yeah. See, it was subliminal.
What was the guy from Indiana that was on there?
Rupert.
Rupert.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You mean the one who ran for mayor?
But
Did he?
on, like the first one.
Yeah. He's
Or
a
governor? Was it
weird-
mayor or governor? he ran for?
Or
yes.
Senator?
Governor.
No, it was mayor or governor. It was one of the two. It was either the mayor of Indianapolis or governor of the state.
Yes, I thought he
I think he ran for mayor.
I thought so too. Either way, I think it's fucking hilarious.
What?
I thought he made a couple different attempts,
I can't
but
believe-
also he came to talk at a couple different events for us back in the day.
I'm
So
trying to remember if he was part of that Armed and Famous that came to
No,
the Muncie Police.
he was
Force.
not.
Okay.
I'm from Muncie. That was all of our favorite show in Muncie.
That was that happened right before my freshman year at Ball State.
And the entire reason it was all of our favorite shows is because the amount of times we saw people we fucking knew doing stupid shit. Cocaine
Just to
Wolf
get
was
to-
on the show like 4 times.
Oh, that man.
Cocaine Wolf was on the show a lot. Not always as the guy getting in trouble, but
Well, just
oftentimes as the guy that was like, yay! In the background of people getting in trouble.
I never saw Cocaine Wolf out in the
Production
wild,
just
but
started
I saw him every month at the cable office when I worked
Yeah,
there.
I knew Cocaine Wolf.
I do the
further
short
you
straw.
get into the town of Muncie, the more it's like, oh, I don't want to know people that have names in this town.
I ran into Miss
That's-
Jackson at the Chinese buffet, her and her entourage. That was the funniest thing ever to see her come into the Muncie Chinese buffet.
Miss Jackson, are you nasty or what?
Beer brewery, Marzen, German style amber lager. Beer is an Indiana local.
Just down the road.
The new one, yeah.
Yep.
a little
Sweet,
further down
sweet malt accented by an earthy, noble hop aroma. Mild malt flavors of toasty biscuits and ready sweetness. Medium light body with medium carbonation. Come taste our awesomeness. 2013 silver medal winner.
Okay. All right, here we go.
5.3%.
Here we go.
You know, just because you got it doesn't mean it goes away.
That's the most PBR shit I've seen in a while.
When did PBR get their blue ribbon?
18 something. I'm dead serious.
Please tell me it's just the one and done. They're like, yeah, we already got it. We don't need it
They
again.
got 2 blue ribbons in the same year, and that is the only medals they ever won.
Hey, you know what?
They
Call our
actually
blue
win.
ribbon beer.
They win stuff from time to time, and they put it on their website and on certain boxes.
PBR Coffee
You think
should have
that
won
could
all
be
the
a
awards.
Oh, God.
That is solid.
Yeah, that's a real good one. Now we're actually showing up for the night
That is some big malt Oktoberfest flavors.
without being.
This is pretty light.
Yeah.
But I'm talking compared to, like, you take Sam Adams, that is a punch. That is the
Yep.
definition
Well,
of
this
I
is
drink an
real malt.
Oktoberfest.
This is
That's
real,
what I'm expecting.
Real malt, real hop, 100%.
Well, in all
Yeah.
fairness, Sam Adams uses real malts, real hops.
We hope.
No, they do.
Just, I don't know, something's wrong with that batch. This one though, let's
So-
now we're here to play.
Yeah.
I set this one up
Brilliant.
behind Sam Adams for a reason. I wanted to get into the craftier ones.
Yeah.
I wanted that one and then move on.
Yep, that's fair.
These two were the ones I was having the hardest time, but I didn't want to go German to German, so I went German, not German, not German.
Okay.
Well, and we're kind of going a little back and forth on the Fest to Märzen.
That was also a plan. I didn't want the flavors to blend too much, so by jumping a little bit, it allows your profile to jump with it.
Yeah.
Like,
Or
well,
at least that was the goal. When you're drinking this many of the same style, sometimes it gets difficult.
I feel like we'll be able to tell pretty well on all of these. Hopefully by the end, we're not.
Brett asks, is that beer from 2013?
No.
You never know with this guy.
This is this year's beer.
I make no promises. I did just fine.
It's this year's beer.
Let me double check that.
That is my bane. That is, I'm always like, when did this come from? When did this come from? I'll run around.
When did this come from? Where did it go?
No.
Cotton Eye joke.
Oh, God damn it, John. I thought you'd be on my side on this one.
I will send private messages to brewers all the time, being like, "When you don't have to send me a private message, send me a smoke signal. When did you can this? I want it. I want to make sure that I'm having the right timeline on it."
32 years ago. So Wayne made it.
That Ola Doob,
Yeah.
awesome.
Seriously, I'm not mad at that beer.
No.
I'm not the biggest beer brewery guy, but that one is a solid representation of a United States Oktoberfest.
They did a fine job.
Like, that is a good Marzen.
Yes,
Like, that is a very good Marzen.
the hops are crisp, which is
Yep.
the very much the style. You're supposed to be able to drink it all day.
The fuck are you doing under your kilt over there?
I'm trying to throw all of the air,
Continue.
and
I meant with
it's
that.
not as light.
Uh,
Not as light as a lot of the fest beers.
yeah, that was much, much better than the previous, and I know normally we don't compare, but this is one that we
This
were
is
like,
where we're kind of comparing
we
tonight.
knew it was going to happen today.
I think there are other Americans that are much darker. I think they went a little lighter this year.
But I like that flavor profile. I really
I
did.
saw
They said it was medium, right?
Yes.
As
Yep.
opposed to, so.
Yes.
I really enjoyed that flavor profile, though, this year. I think they didn't try to do too much. And sometimes people trying to make the perfect beer or the perfect Oktoberfest can do too much and they fuck it up. This was, I'm going to make a good beer, and that's all I'm worried about.
Yeah.
Boom.
I think the only thing I'm struggling with this is really because we have 5 more of these to go, and I'm just like, okay, am I going to search this one out or not? Because it's right there. I think.
Let's talk a little more about, would you drink this in the sun? Because
Here comes the sun. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Sorry.
would you drink it under the
Did you get your happy pills today?
No, I haven't had my Adderall in a while.
Did you get the other thing?
And we are since today we are comparing.
No, I haven't got laid in a couple months either. About a month and a half. The longest I've gone in a real long time.
So when you say you're on,
I'm just feeling great.
Yeah, what is he on? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Nothing. I'm raw dogging it, baby.
Or not.
well, apparently not.
Well, okay, that's fair.
I mean, I normally am, but
I missed the high five.
That's my
I'm
fault.
confused why Matt high-fived for someone not getting laid.
It's all good. It's all good.
Is the zing.
We made the same
Joke.
now.
Anyway, what were you saying, dear?
I would drink this in the sun.
I'd drink it under your tent. I mean, the tent.
That's what it's all about. Not how Sam Adams would have it.
All right, so for... You don't know his private life.
He was wild.
Have you watched America, the motion picture?
Beer save the world.
Beer save the world.
Beer won the war.
Or that was it.
Anyway, I know what I'm watching tonight.
Vampires.
Honestly, for me, it's a very good beer. It is not seek out, but it is very good. I'm going to give it a 3.5. This is a very happy, if I see it at an event, if it's that season and I'm going to beer anyways, I'm looking at the menu going, yeah, I'll fucking have one of those.
Yeah.
It's just I'm not necessarily traveling to beer for this beer. I'm not going, oh, it's Oktoberfest season. That's the one I have to go get.
Like, possibly this weekend, if they're there. Might
Yeah.
get that.
It's a little.
I'm gonna go 3.75. If someone's like, "Hey, beer's having," especially it's right down there, beer's having an October event Oktoberfest event and I'm available, I'm like, oh shit, they got a good Oktoberfest. Yeah, I'll go. Like, that might be the deciding factor on me going there. Now, I'm not going to necessarily go to search it out. So, but yeah, 375.
I'll echo about the same. It's solid. It's a smidge hoppy for me. I like more malt. I like it about the same level of brightness, but a little hoppy for me. So 375.
So it ends up at 375 average. Now, for the first time tonight, because this is the one thing I've sucked at, Matt, what would you like to score this one?
Ah, shit, I've been finding the rail hole, and I was like, I'm safe. It's a German beer night. I don't need to score. I suck at these. Shit. I wasn't ready for it. You skipped them. I'll get 3.5.
What about you?
I think
It did not fly
it's
like
a
I
3
wanted it
for
to.
me, I guess. But I have a high bar for Oktoberfest, so it was fine. If I go to yoga and beer, that will be the beer. But yeah, we'll see. See what's ahead.
Ooh, Tyler. Jasmine said Tyler looks pretty spiffy.
Ooh, there you go.
Says Brett Pittsford.
Anyway, so Brett must be at work if Jasmine's watching this.
I was going to say, who's Jasmine?
One of Brett's coworkers.
Ah.
The daughter of someone that dated Mom.
I just got so country so quick.
He did say lives
Welcome
in
to Muncie.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm from the north. I can't judge.
God damn it. All right. It is time for Benedictiner's
6 weeks, huh?
Fest beer. Where's the ABV?
Good luck.
Not on the can. I'm going to have to look it back up. Oh, there it is. 5.8%.
Nice.
We've gone up slightly.
I like that label. I like that label a lot.
That's literally the entire reason when I was like, hey, we're doing 8 beers. John's like, yeah, it's fine. Some of them are short and they're Oktoberfest, so they're almost all like in a very short window of ABVs.
Mm-hmm.
You know, none of them are barrel aged. None of them we're not doing we're not doing keg stands on them.
And there is one.
On barrel aged Oktoberfest?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did that.
Keg stands on it.
As you should.
Well, I didn't, thank God. I had to drive
But the
Last time I got sick.
down the side of the
Nevada?
truck.
And the car behind you.
Dude, that car behind us was so pissed.
How long ago was this? Because how long
Were you in the car behind him?
5 years. It popped up on my memories today.
Was it
5
5
years ago.
No, because like 2 weeks ago we saw somebody with like puke.
Oh, no.
on the
Oh,
truck.
yeah.
It was 2019. It was the first Oktoberfest that Rad Brewing, it was still technically Flat 12 at the time, but that Rad Brewing put on.
wow.
We
Did some killer.
we got real fucking drunk.
Yeah,
Well, I didn't, but we got real fucking drunk. Had a great fucking time. People were doing, and by people I mean after hours, the employees were doing keg stands on barrel-aged Oktoberfests.
Allegedly.
Not allegedly, it fucking happened. I held the legs.
Yeah. That happened.
Up it went.
And it's closed, it doesn't matter. And
Okay.
Life went on.
and yeah, that's the only time I've seen John get sick after drinking.
Yep.
And it went down the side of my truck and hit the car behind us. So
Projectile.
it was fantastic. The car behind us was pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fair response.
To that.
All right, again,
close.
Benedictiner's 5.8% Fest beer.
That's a good time.
We getting into the Germans, boys.
That was a good time.
It's just the only way.
Not nearly as dark a color.
Oh, it's a fest. Well,
Oh, I know. Oh, that nose.
Okay. So makes me want to go home and like make you bread.
Not what I thought she was saying.
Fine bread. Or maybe don't.
100% not what I thought.
Baby,
she
I'm
was
gonna
gonna
butter
say.
your bread.
Body of Christ compels it.
Simple flavor.
Yeah.
That's very
Nothing
pleasant.
fancy.
No,
it is
just
the
simple,
definition
easy
of
beer.
German beer to me because it is just simple.
Malty. Just.
A little sweeter at the back end than I expected.
Yeah.
That I'll say. That's the one thing that's caught me off guard. It's a little sweeter than I expected.
I think this one is, tent beer. Destroy.
This one is.
Destroy 100 pretzels and
Would
Yeah.
drink this in the sun.
sausages.
Crush.
And,
Yeah.
And there's a very large stein of this.
This is a great beer for especially if you're pouring it at Oktoberfest. Where you just, one for me, all yours. As I'm drinking, one for me, all yours.
One fill 5.
Yeah, one
One.
more. Like, it's a little sweet, but not so sweet that turns you off. It's light enough body that you're going to crush it, especially colder. You're going to crush the shit out of this.
And the hop level seems about the same as
Yeah.
the beer.
It's kind of, it's at a pleasant level.
Yeah,
where again, you're sitting there and you have your plate of sausage and your pretzel, you're pouring beers, you're drinking beer, you're eating food. You're just like, next thing you know, they're pouring you into the back of the van with the empty kegs.
It's like a lovely afternoon and then an evening that you'll sleep off.
It's like the monks figured it out.
It's a solid beer.
It's one of those, like, I'm not necessarily going to search it out, but if I had this to drink all day, I would not be mad at all. I'm going to go 3.5 on it.
If it was sitting behind us on tap right now, I would not be mad.
Yeah.
Full, 4. 4.5. 4.5.
4.5, gotcha.
I didn't even
Just
hear
a
what John
solid
said, to be honest.
3.5.
Yeah.
Okay. Did not hear what John said at all.
Again, high bar. High bar.
High bar.
Somebody
we could probably
put in the-
We can probably leave this one because I think we're going dark.
Well, we also have a break coming, so you're good.
Okay.
What's funny is whoever put this one in definitely put the ABV in wrong.
Ooh, a little bit.
Is that 8.5?
0.058.
Oh,
Yeah.
my other direction.
Somebody did not know how to put in the beer.
Or maybe they have a non-alcoholic one.
Ooh, questions.
Benedictiner? Really?
Yeah.
Germans don't do non-alcoholic
Yeah, they-
anything.
They've had
They're
to.
leading the trend. No.
Yeah.
Question with that. So the German purity laws say you can only have, there's so many ingredients. Is the ABV, is that part of that at all? Or is that just a byproduct?
That's part of they do taxes on that stuff. That's a little different.
By the way,
Technically
mine's
the
a
same.
4. So it's 4
4,
average.
solid.
For average, yeah. There we go.
Matt, what would you give it?
Really enjoyed it. I don't know if it hits search out, so I'll give it 3.75.
I would say 3.75. None of these have been quite cold enough for me because I like it super chilly. I know. Well, I'm sorry.
Was
So
I
it's
supposed
a little
to?
hard for me. I feel like if it was colder, it would be higher.
Well,
So
here
I'm
we'll
gonna
pop
give
it in.
I'll
We'll pop
give
it in the
3.75.
ice thing for a second.
No.
And Brett says, all I heard Tyler say to describe the beer was playing with your sausage and eating pretzels.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a welcome to Oktoberfest.
That's about the most Oktoberfest thing you could say. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we're about to hit break, and I teased you with a little bit of something. But you're gonna see the flyer on their break screen here in just a second. But also, we're gonna be posting about it. We're gonna do a whole lot of hype stuff for this.
It's
But
gonna be a
there's
hell of
a badass comedy show coming to Primeval Brewing in November. All right, it is co-hosted by the Two Beerded Guys. We get to do our thing before the show as well, so we're going to have some people on with us, get drunk, rate beers, do all that kind of shit,
Yeah.
talking to people. Then we're going to be do some stuff to help out the comedy show throughout it, and we're very excited to be a part of this. Tickets are already on sale. They are going very fast.
They went on sale less than a weekend ago, and they're already half sold.
Yeah, it's 100 tickets available, 50 are left. And it hasn't even been advertised online yet. So if you want to go and join us, I would say call the number or text the number on the flyer and get your tickets right away. Because one of the Kill Tony podcast guys is the headliner for the comedy show. So very excited for that. Very well-known guy. And going to be a blast.
Do you know someone else is going to be there too?
Nobody cares about Quinn.
Oh.
Quinn Schlegel, who you all got to laugh along with when he was on the show, is one of the early acts and helping put on the show. So,
Yeah.
but
It'll be a damn good time.
it will be. Matt, you got anything before we go to break?
No, sir.
All right, we'll be right back, guys.
lids and awesome highs. Yes, they are two bearded guys. Oh, yes, they are two bearded guys. Oh, yes, they are two bearded guys. Oh, yes, they are two bearded guys.
Damn it!
Two bearded guys.
2 of us! Except today there's 3. But 2!
Nailed it.
Sorry, I'm in a weird mood. Alright, our next beer. But guess what? Before that, I want to remind everybody, Lagers and Lawrence is this coming weekend. Munich to Muncie is the following, and Michiana Festival of Beer Reviewers is the, or Michiana Festival of Beers is the one afterwards.
But there'll be reviewers
Festival
there,
of Beer
like us.
Reviewers.
The Michiana Beer Reviewers and Michiana Festival of Beers and all the names doing the weird shit. Our booth at Michiana, for you South Bend motherfuckers, who for some reason get along with us way too well, is right next to Michiana's again this year. So you'll be able to tell them how awesome it is that we get local merch and yeah. So Founders Oktoberfest German Style.
What a dick. This fucking guy.
Love you, Thad. Love you, Christian. Love you, Uncle Dave.
They're gonna stop believing you at some point.
As long as I can still crash at Thad, that's fine. 6% ABV.
A little higher.
Oh, it's for the fences here.
Listen, he's genuinely abrasive.
My favorite thing about Hops and Coasters, the entire time just giving Thad so much shit about just anything and everything. He'd walk up wearing one of their merch. Man, whoever designed that's a dumbass. Which Thad designs the merch. Just anything and everything. It was fun. It was a good time.
The one chick came up.
Yeah,
with the
earrings.
And she saw ours. Like, oh, those are really nice. How much are they? And I told her, she's like, oh, that's kind of expensive. I paid $5 for these. I'm like, yeah, but we didn't get them from China.
But real quick, though, as much as we give them shit, they are great guys. Make sure you check out Michiana Beer Reviewers. Thad and his lovely girlfriend were just in Indianapolis yesterday. They checked out King Jug and Blind Owl. And there are some reviews on the Michiana Beer Reviewers page already, so make sure you check those out. And be ready for the King Jug review by us coming later this week.
You trying to ride our coattails on that or what? We were there first.
No, it was really funny because I didn't even posted other than that we posted that we went. But like he's like, yeah, I'm going to King Jug. You guys want to come? And I'm like, we were just fucking there.
We were just there.
Thanks for paying attention to our page, Thad.
Right.
But yeah, I'm excited. There are a couple really good reviews I already saw. I only got a chance to watch a couple of theirs. Yeah. But they enjoyed themselves. So it was a good time. Good. And I didn't get to hang out with Jill, which made me sad. But
King Jugs was...
Their food's
I enjoyed
fucking
it.
stupid.
Oh, yeah. Very good.
That food's so good.
Is there any meaning behind the name? Do we get that there, John?
Didn't ask.
King Jugs. I feel like that.
King Jug.
Oh, just singular.
That's like 2 different names.
Okay.
But I did like the bathroom doors. The women said jugs on it, and the men said jugs and nugs. I can appreciate that.
You would.
Yeah.
Come on. You can do it.
Pretty
There we
high.
go.
I smell in there that...
Internet's doing weird shit again, John.
Yeah, I know, because we're streaming right now.
Normally it doesn't do that till after we're done.
Yeah. Afterwards, the internet's just like, tapped out.
Your internet gives up every time.
Yeah.
When I used to crash here, I'd try to stream a movie or something after the show's over. But the internet's like, fuck you, motherfucker. This shit ain't happening.
I am so happy that we...
fiber.
Yeah, but we plug in the computer, so that streams just fine. But then the Wi-Fi afterwards is just, nope.
It's like, I'm mad about what you just did.
I know what you did. We're not watching porn or streaming porn this time.
Yeah, I'm definitely not doing that over here. You're right.
Matt's like, why do you think I stopped paying attention?
Right.
He's actually just back there watching porn.
Don't. I got this big monitor right here. I need my phone.
You don't watch porn on a computer. That's how you get viruses.
Damn it.
It's not my computer.
Nice catch. Nice catch. Nice catch.
Oh. Woo! All right. So that is extremely easy drinking. Thinner flavor profile, similar to like the Sam Adams, but I still felt had a much more biscuity malt characteristic. Still that thinner like flavor, like not they punch you in the face like beers or something like that, where you actually get like a big bold flavor. It's more just we're highly crushable and have more flavor than the Sam's.
It definitely has more flavor than the Sam's, and I always think some of the Oktoberfests have a little bit of a grain spiciness to it, but I guess it could be hops as well. But it definitely that is more prevalent in that one than the Sam's, no doubt.
The Sam's felt like it had definitely that either that carapils or red something pushing whatever that butterscotch note was.
Yeah.
Werther's, according to Matt. They just
Yes.
dropped a ton of Werther's in it.
Yeah, just throw it right in.
Just right in. Actually, they put one in every can.
Like the worm in the tequila.
Yeah, there it is.
It's the Sam Adams
it's-
Werther's
the
worm.
word.
It's how they make sure it comes directly from
Got a
China.
word in every bottle.
No, so if there was actually a story that's like the founder, not Sam Adams, but like the guy who made the most recent brewery, was like, yeah, we put a Werther's in every, in every bottle for carbonation.
That'd be fucking fun.
That would be awesome, hilarious, and like a great thing. Nobody does
Wouldn't that be Willy Wonka's beer instead, though?
Yes. Nobody does that anymore. And the guy who could do that, well...
Got in trouble for labor concerns with the Ambulimbas.
Ha!
Is that what we're calling Jason? Oh, no, what?
No, because that'd give him too much credit calling him Willy Wonka.
Real quick, back to the grain bill.
Yep.
On the Sam Adams clone, someone posted, two main grains are Two-Row and German Pils, but then the American Caramel Crystal and American Munich, German Vienna, and German Carafa.
If they overused that Carafa instead of holding strong on the Munich and Vienna.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's all, in this clone, it was equal parts, so.
So anybody have anything else about this beer and score it?
Oh, yeah.
3.75.
Very good. I think it's much better than Sam's. I also think by very good, I mean just slightly above average. It's still very good for an easy drinking Oktoberfest, just not my Oktoberfest. I'd say 3.25.
I'm going to go 3.5. I'll split that difference.
Matt, not that you count, but we love you anyways. What would you give it?
It's drinkable, but I would like some more flavor there. So 3.5. It's definitely easy drinking.
And the greatest fan club in the world back there.
I'm gonna say 3.75. That of all of the ones we've had so far, that's the only one that I would consider drinking instead of the one that's coming later, which is always the one I directly ask you for. So you can keep that. You can use that as filler beer for me when we're trying to sleep it out. Especially if it was colder.
If he was colder. Me.
Stefano. Let's go.
Yes, this is one of John's favorite German breweries.
Yeah.
Weisstephaner's
The original.
Fest beer. The world's oldest brewery.
Subtle flex.
Lager contains 11.2 fluid ounces. 5.8% fucking pieces of shit went down in ABV.
Yeah.
Now, brewed under the purity law of 1516. I love how they don't even they're like, I know we're sending this back overseas to the idiots. I'm not putting.
Yeah,
I don't know what it
name.
is. Just
We don't need to go with the long name. German purity.
It was the definition of them going, this is the bottles going to the dumbasses. Here it is.
So 1516 has that just stood since then? Been revised at all?
The 1040 is the...
Purity Law of 1516.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
It's just same as it ever was? Like,
It got adapted a little bit for yeast.
okay.
That's about it.
Fair enough.
It's
when was that?
when they stole it from the English and
I mean, like 1600, 1700, 1800.
1718. When was Louis Pasteur revolutionizing?
Yeah. When he was
Google.
pasteurizing.
Yeah, so
Louis Pasteur
and he did
pasteurizing.
he did it for the German. He basically built the German beer industry.
So
Did I?
Weisstephaner's 1040, is that what we said? So
What's
they
that?
predated the Norman invasion?
1040.
1040.
Yeah, these guys are 1040. That's I thought where
That I don't remember.
So
Yeah.
Northern Invasion of 1066. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, and they also, I mean, they had to rebuild
Doesn't say
after
on here,
World War
but-
II.
Would it be
Since
Louis
1040,
Pasteur, French scientist?
That's the-
yes.
That's the
yeah.
one. He made all his. He actually made all his like money and actual contributions to like beer side. Like if in the beer world, he's big news, big money.
Well, guess what he was working on?
Yes.
And his
Pasteurizing.
milk and
I
his...
kind of figured that
Lot
might
of
play
shit.
in there.
Yes.
So
That's his name.
this cat lived from 1822 to 1895. That's what we're looking
Pasteur. Louis Pasteur reamed his name before Ream ever reamed his name.
All right.
Ream just got reamed? Is that what happened?
Mario's
Yeah.
Missing Time game, and you had to bring Louis Pasteur, like, I don't know, a jug of milk so that he could work on pasteurization. Because Bowser had stolen it.
Oh my god.
for. Was this on the Oregon Trail?
It was on the sad educational knockoff that Nintendo made, which was Mario's Missing or Mario in Time. Or
Donkey
whatever.
Kong Math.
Mario's Time Machine.
Oh yeah. Same.
Same series.
Oh, I missed.
Hand me that.
No, it goes in the jar.
Oh, okay.
Unless you want it.
I mean,
I'll
if
drink
it goes
another one.
if it goes in the jar, it's fine.
It goes in the jar. Because we get bracelets made
Only
out
if
of
you
it,
get it
all
in the
sorts of
jar.
I have
No,
a big.
I'll
I
pick
have
it
a
up.
big bag.
shit. We have a boot. Das Boot.
Das Boot.
It's right there. I aim into the general vicinity, and sometimes I hit it, sometimes I don't. A lot of times I pick it up later.
Strong mineral.
It's fantastic.
It's
It's just German.
I'm just drinking that nonstop all day.
It's just German.
What do we say? Sausages and pretzels and yeah.
The difference is it's sausages and pretzels while being the beer that you
cheese.
kind of want to go. I'm okay if I forget the sausages and pretzels right now.
Yeah.
Oh, you forgot the Lederhosen. Dr. Drew's on! Says, how's it going, fellas?
Drew!
What's up, Dr. Drew! You were
Now
missed
we're
last
going
weekend,
really
sir.
good.
It's liquid bread.
It's fantastic.
But like liquid Wonder Bread. It's lighter than regular bread.
Oh, this is Wonder.
It's enriched.
This is Matt. We haven't called Matt white bread in a while.
It has been a minute, yeah.
It's like Amelia's City Loaf.
Oh.
Little local
That sounds
flavor.
gourmet.
That is a solid beer.
This is what I want in a fast beer. Weistenfahner for the win.
All right, Drew, since we didn't
does it
see you
right.
last weekend, remind me what festival were you guys at and how did it go?
For me, my score is a 4.5. 7.5. 4.75.
I was gonna go 4.75. I was like, but why won't I just go 5? So I'm going to 5.
Damn, swinging.
I fucking love it.
I think we can leave this one because it's so light. But that's up to you guys.
That's
It was
fine.
fine.
All right.
Thank you for being on
Same
top of
here.
it.
Thank you. But this one's so light. And that is a little bit of the problem for me. I like a lot more Munich Dark. This is definitely a solid fest beer. Not my favorite fest beer. 4.5.
4.75 is the average.
It is.
We'll start with the beauty before the beast this time. What is your score if you were to have one?
I would give it a 4. It's great.
It was ice cold.
It doesn't, but I like
that
when the
Meeker?
Americans put like the fake fall
Cartman
flavors
and
into it,
Slash.
which I understand that the Germans are good too, but I don't mind that in the beer, so it's
You take that back.
I'm sorry.
You take that back or get out.
Leave it out. I'm gonna redeem myself by the time we're done.
What the fuck just happened? What blasphemy just happened?
Sorry
I don't know how I
about
feel about this. Now I'm
I'm
uncomfortable.
not saying I want
That's why we have.
pumpkin beer, but you know.
I feel uncomfortable.
That's why we're all German.
He
on
was
this
doing
side
good the
of
whole
camera.
show, and look what you did. Now he's having an ass ball.
I don't know what just happened. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Rescue us.
You know what?
You're
This
on
is what I
next
get for
episode.
letting you go first between you two. Go ahead, Matt. If you agree with her right now, you're not. I don't care about the score, but if you say the same shit she did,
And I'm sorry, it's too pure.
You're paying
me.
for your Denver
I
trip.
basically said it was too pure.
Well, it's German.
It's a
they fought a war to make that happen.
and
They lost it.
Doesn't mean they didn't try.
twice.
Or as my dad would say, "Sprechen Sie Deutsch? You're welcome."
I don't know anything to push over that's gonna fit this. That's really good. I can't quite give it like my favorite stuff all the time just because style of beer is just not me as much. But 4 1/4, very good.
Oh, that's a real score and a real answer.
I like when Americans. I like when Americans put fake flavors in it.
I was
Twitch.
listen, I fucking owned it. I also
The whole time she was talking, I'm just like, the fuck is going on?
While Tyler decompresses over there, Dr. Drew recommends Territorial in Battle Creek sometime.
It's like on the box right
Says if
behind
you like
us of
German
it.
style beers, check them out. And he
Nice.
says that they were at the Brood in the Brood in the Fort.
Yeah, they were in Fort
We're in the
Wayne.
fort.
Yeah.
Solid fest.
We never got to make. I don't know if that's always the same weekend as the Hops and Coasters or not, but
Couldn't tell you.
I poured a Brood in the fort before.
really,
Yeah,
back in the
that was a good time.
Yeah, you went up by yourself that weekend.
I did.
So I have a question.
I stayed in the hotel by the strip club.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Very good.
No, so everybody that's made beer tonight, have they all like followed the same? Like they all made it at the same time period, or they all started it around the same time?
Theoretically, yes.
It's kind of hard because lagering takes a certain amount of time.
Which one's hers? This one?
yes.
Average
There we go.
average is 3 months. 3 to 6 months.
I'm nothing
Or
if not petty.
longer.
It's a March time frame. You're typically starting to be like, I'm going to plan this out.
And part of it is also that you would drink through the last of the March, the very strong stuff that made it all the way through the summer, with the very first round of what you were brewing in the first harvest stuff. So it's kind of a little bit of both, and also the giant festival for Prince Ludwig.
Okay, but like, what did these guys do though? Like all of these people?
Pretty close to the same. If it's a fest beer, they're going to be likely very close to the same general recipe. And if it's a Märzen or March beer, it's going to be bigger, darker, again from the same kind of recipe. But it's also, how different are the burger meat ratios and salt and pepper and special seasoning going to be from McDonald's to Burger King across
that's a good analogy for me because
across the world.
Special season.
I definitely got 2 other guys on that side of the table perked up when he heard special sauce. I don't know if they're just that fans of Thousand Island or if they meant something else, but they both perked up.
The special seasoning at Burger King is just that charcoal flavor.
It's not charcoal.
It's called pubes.
That's propane.
Yeah, it's
Flame
Sucks.
grilled. Broiled, they say.
Charbroil.
it tastes like a bad Chardonnay, but I like it in a burger.
Evidently, pubes taste like a bad Chardonnay. All right.
You've never been to France, obviously.
No. I'm cool with that.
Is that where there's a bunch of pubes?
I feel like when you land in France, you automatically retreat.
Nah.
All right, so
No. We ran over.
our
Or if you're an American, you go and you conquer.
damn straight motherfuckers.
Like I said,
And I
we
did.
ran over each hill, and then
Our next beer is Oktoberfest style lager by Three Floyds. It is named
I think it's Munich.
Munsterfest. The double AM was throwing me the fuck off. I was like, Onsterfest? Oh, it's an M. Got it. Munsterfest.
Makes sense.
Fun.
Fucking jackasses.
Yeah,
Anyway,
they like their type.
they already lost a quarter point because of that bullshit.
Please take more of it into your glass.
Now I gotta figure out what the fuck the ABV is. I'll have to look it up.
Good luck.
5-6.
I gotta pull it up anyways. It's fine. My guess is somewhere between a 5.4 and a 5.8, but
Drew says that that typically is the same weekend. That's, I guess, probably why we didn't. do
oh
anything
shit,
with it.
6.2.
Yeah.
Oh, nice, a little extra. And he said it made more sense for them for sales wise going to Fort Wayne. Did you guys get like good traction over there, Drew? Like get to meet some new people, shake some babies, kiss some hands.
Don't shake babies.
Don't shake babies.
Don't shake babies.
There's a syndrome.
Did I get that backwards?
Yes.
Yeah.
I always do that.
This is solid. Sweeter on the sweeter side, caramel side. Good malt.
Yeah, it's missing a little something on the nose. Solid.
I don't mind that it's warm.
Not getting some of the hoppiness or the grain spiciness.
I do like the label
It's,
art.
it's very, very easy
I'm
drinking.
waiting on
light
something
wine.
right now.
Yeah. I think I'd enjoy it better than
Is it a text? Some
I'm
hoops?
waiting on something
Oh.
right now.
Yeah. It's going to turn his skin
Oh.
red.
Brown. It turns brown, John.
Oh, brown.
No,
Yeah.
it just I had it at the back end on both tastes that I had. That's why I was
metallic.
in the back end of both sips. I felt it, but it must be a certain thing. Certain grains can give you like a weird.
This
But I didn't get the nose on the oil test either.
And
so
normally you do, so.
that's
when you try
that's
it-
the one thing I could fucking pick up. So
This was considerably more drying to me,
No,
like than
it's
the
not
other ones we
metallic.
had.
Yeah, I get a little burp off of it. A
just-
little grassy burp off of it.
I just didn't. There isn't anything wrong with it necessarily.
Yeah.
There just isn't anything good about it either. Like, it's that definition of just meh. I made a meh beer. And I was looking forward to this one. I was really excited.
Do I go first on this one? Yeah, I think
Yes.
this is me.
Yes.
So I get where you're going with it on that. My own personal flavor profile tends to go a little bit more malty and sweet. Because of that, I'm going to give it 3 1/4. It's fine. I drink this. I'm not going to search it out, but it's fine.
3.5 for me, just because it's inoffensive, but it's not like I'm pouring it out.
2.75.
Okay.
There's a little vegetal, a little metallic. There's something there that's bugging me, and that's why I thought it was metallic, but it's not. But there's a little something at the back end of that I just did not like.
So that's 3 1/4.
All right, you get a chance to redeem yourself. Trash the shit out of this beer.
Well, I mean, it was
She's going to. She
well,
has
no.
probably
So
the
I
same
didn't get the
thought.
vegetal note, which I am usually super sensitive to.
I was
I don't.
expecting you to.
I'm not sure if it's vegetal.
No,
there's some weird.
I had the same.
There's something I
No,
can't.
no.
I think
eat.
it's the fact that you took some out of my glass and put it into your glass, and I think that might have tanked your taste a little bit. No, I would give it a 3. It actually was like better than the Sam Adams for me.
Yeah.
But
I mean, it scored higher than mine.
not a ton. It was fine. It's like maybe my second, please.
Disappointed. I was hoping a little more out of that.
Yeah.
But it's self-fulfilling prophecy. You got
So-
what you wanted, right?
Out of the
No,
Indiana,
I wanted it to be good.
out of the Indiana breweries,
Beer kicked its ass.
beer.
Yeah.
So,
Oh darn.
just as Drew's got some comments here. Says, yeah, they did really good out there at Fort Wayne. Congrats,
Good.
man. Good to hear. Says now they're available at Belmont and Chalet liquor stores now.
Shillelagh?
Awesome.
Yeah, and says looks like he'll miss us at Michiana Fest too. Where you guys gonna be at that weekend?
The fuck, motherfucker?
We're in your area, ish.
Ish.
Not even remotely close to there. area.
Ish. It's up
Well,
north.
It's up.
Warsaw?
That's not the
Wausau?
same.
It's an hour.
I mean, it's
north.
on
All right.
that way.
What year's which? By
Which
the way?
one is okay?
Same direction.
4
Is the corn maze the same day
this
that year? Or same day as that?
3 is last year.
He says, yeah, they got
Okay.
invited to corn maze, so I guess that must be the same day.
And I would start that way.
Corn Maze is the same as Michiana.
Oh,
That is true.
Oh, down south.
Fuck corn.
see that we'd be way closer than that.
I mean, dude, unless you want to just raid the corn maze and make all the beer disappear.
The only year I went to that was hot as balls, and it was miserable.
I volunteered.
I went
did
the
you do
very
cake
first
stands
year it
there, too?
ever
I
existed.
did not, but I drank a lot
That
of
is
three
the
cherries.
only time I've gone.
I drank a lot of
I
three
remember
cherries,
that
bells,
year.
and triple.
I think it is a great event. It's a cool event.
Boop. Got it in.
It is a great event for the uniqueness, but it's an event that I don't need to go back to. That's how I feel about that event. Unlike Hops and Coaster Drops, which I feel like it's something that is so unique and it's so once in a lifetime each time. Like it's not around that it is always fresh, even though I can't even fucking ride the rides because South Indiana Beach is not made for our people.
People with beards?
People that ride people. Never mind. Anyway, when the shirt comes out, you'll understand.
When the shirt comes off, you'll wait.
That's what I thought he was going to say. Like, well,
It doesn't like large men.
Drew also says there's also a Porter's Perfect Pint and Seeds Oktoberfest all going on that same day, too. That is a busy
Seeds
weekend.
Oktoberfest.
Well, 'tis the
Seeds is
season.
Oktoberfest. I'm sure that's solid.
Seeds knows their shit.
Yeah, they do.
What's Seeds? For those of us that don't know, like not myself.
The new brewery of the year in Michigan
Okay.
for 2023.
Oh, wow.
Found distributed in Indiana through
Craft Concierge.
Ooh.
I
Maybe we
underpoured
can
the
phone a
shit out of
friend and get
myself
some
on
of
my
that,
favorite
huh?
beer. That's unfortunate.
Thank you.
No, I'm good. I'll just make up for it on the next one.
We
Okay.
have it at home.
Wait, I have a case.
Well, this is last year's.
I have a case.
Okay.
I think he said what he said.
Speaking of which,
Yeah.
this is
When it comes to beers,
2023.
I don't think EB
I
stutters.
didn't figure that out earlier. This is 2023's Eyinger Oktoberfest Marzen Authentic Bavarian Festival Lager, 5.8%. Amber-colored, rich, full-bodied Eyinger at the foot of the Bavarian Alps is one of the world's most respected breweries. Family-owned and operated since 1878. Again, this is last year's, which we did have, but we had it last year.
Last year.
So I'm excited to try
Wait,
it.
we had last year's last year, not this year?
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is always, and again, I try not to
Is it so good you have to stand up?
I mean,
like keep it in my brain. I try
At
it like when we
attention?
taste this, but I will say this is, I haven't tried it yet, but this is always one of my favorite Oktober.
It seems like, I know that we talked about like Sam Adams being America's, like this is like the Oktoberfest.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
It has the right amount of hops where you still get a little dry, just a hint of dry, but a nice full-bodied richness, good deep malt body, little bit of sweetness as well. You get everything that anyone wants at an Oktoberfest blended together in the.
All well balanced. Nothing's in the driver's seat. You're getting a little bit of everything at the same time. That's been always my issue with like the German style beers. Is usually it's like, oh, it's so malty or it's so extra, it's so Z. Like it's never anything in harmony. And this is a very well balanced thing that I can enjoy the hell out of this.
Yeah.
I think that's why it ages well, because it's so balanced.
You age well.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm aging well.
He is in rare form today.
Well, as I just hit my presidential birthday, so vote for me.
All right, took me a second.
Never, ever.
Took me a second. Did you like that? I'm like,
Yeah.
hold on.
That's right, man.
Okay.
I'm still trying to add that one up. We'll have to get that later.
35, man.
Oh.
When you can run for president.
Oh.
When you're old enough. When
Gotcha.
you are officially past the starting line.
I really think there should be a finish line too, where you're like, all right, you're too old, you can't go anymore. Like it seems like that should only make
Well,
sense.
There is. It's
If-
called death.
Yeah, there should be something a little earlier than that.
Well,
Hey, no politics. Let's move on.
If Marty Burns was running for office,
Seriously though, the flavor on this, it's just as good as I remember. It is simple. It is clean.
This is a year old.
But
it's
yet-
just,
Everything holds up a year later. The malt almost deepens a little bit.
it does.
That is a
The
gorgeous,
hops fall
gorgeous
off a
flavor.
smidge. It's like Cheerios.
Because I didn't care for this as much last year, and I definitely, like, compared to some of the other aged ones we had, and this definitely I like better now.
All right, so there's been almost 3,000 ratings for the 2023 Oktoberfest Marzen from Eyinger. Before we grade it ourselves, Matt, you're going to kick us off. What score do you think the average untapped score is on this Oktoberfest?
untapped people are dumb.
Yeah, that's a skewed statistic there, if ever I've seen one.
But the
And they're
problem
all
is,
pretty new.
the problem is they are dumb up and dumb down.
I know.
Well, I was just saying
I
that,
know.
True.
So which way did they go?
They
on
went
this?
down.
well, I would say that, but I'm going to qualify a little bit with this beer. I don't think that as many random people are just going to grab this and drink this one as
Again,
many
there's
people would know.
3,000, almost
That's
3,000.
good.
get
That's
it's a
good
good break.
strategic.
That's good numbers.
But I still feel there's
So
going to
it's
be a
more
fair
the
amount.
the craft beer or actual
Yeah.
beer people. I get it.
Knowledgeable
This isn't like
audience.
you don't see this everywhere to get it. Yeah, I don't think
That is fair. That is fair.
But I think there's still gonna be a lot of people that are gonna tank it, or lower it because they aren't appreciating it properly. I'm going to go a 3.28.
Wow.
Wow.
And yours?
Are they on a scale of 5 like you guys are?
Yeah.
It's the exact same scale. Now it can be because it gets average, but they do like an exact point
They get
1-1.
decimal.
So
They
it,
get decimal.
for instance, it could be like 0.33 at the end. It could be something dumb like that.
Or the 2.8 that he was running.
Yeah, it doesn't go a full pie.
I didn't like it as much last year as I had liked it in other years, but I don't know if that has anything to do with the untapped base. I would also put it in the low threes. I would say like a 3.3.
3.91.
I was gonna say, I think you're gonna do
I
3.29.
think 3.7. 3.7, 3.8. 3.8.
Final answer?
Yep.
John, you're creepily almost dead on. 3.93.
Ah.
Like that.
Which is a dumb down.
That is creepily accurate. And also very wrong. Our score last year was a 5.
And it's
What is our score this year? You're first.
Just because I've been able to drink a little bit over its life, this has come to about a 4.5. Let's go 4.75. It's about a 4.75.
I understand your reasoning.
Yeah.
But the thing for me is, we just tried quite a few Oktoberfests, ranging from classics to multiple Germans to and we try not to compare, but in a day like today, it's impossible not to. And even side by side, after our taste buds have been bombarded by all sorts of shit, this one massively still stands out. And it's hard not to give it a perfect 5 on that. Because how do you beat it?
But you don't want to leave yourself any room for this year's version.
I don't need to.
doesn't matter. Yeah,
Because both years can be perfect.
No.
Both years can be a 5. When you're only grading on a 5 scale,
You get 4.9. Perfection.
but we don't. And so on a scale,
how do you show
On a quarter
that the
increment.
Oktoberfest this year is better?
we talk about it if we think it is. A quarter increment scale,
That's the notes section.
a
baby.
4.9 is a 5.
Okay.
There's no choice.
Okay.
And I ain't paying for the 10th scale.
I think
So
I should do the 10th.
fuck no, I don't want to pay for that shit.
Yeah.
That's what my contribution goes towards.
No, your contribution helps get my ass to Denver and bring back tasty shit that I might let you try here in a little bit again.
Well, hey, if I can get your sorry asses to Iowa, I have a whole bunch of tasty shit for you guys
It's
to
a
drink
really
there.
weird place to go. You know,
It's
That's
history.
a spot.
It is history. Oldest family grocery store west of the Mississippi that has been turned into a beer bar for you.
And they're making a movie.
I'm so confused why that matters.
They're making a beer movie.
Is it
Am
with
I
the one
in
chick
it?
though?
You want to
Well,
be in it?
If I'm in the movie, then maybe I'll go. All right, I still say 5. John,
It's 5.
Now-
It's the
Drag it down the average.
when it is
No, it's still
like
5.
what every Marzen Fest should be. Like it's the standard beer. It's
Yeah, you're right. You're right. When you're right, you're right.
Matt, if you counted, what would you give it?
So the glory of not counting is I can personal bias on this a little bit. With it being the style it is, it's not going to be in my top of all time. That said, I'm going to go as high without getting in that Hallelujah section, 4.5.
You can have that one since I threw the other one in the cap.
Thank you.
Even though you have a whole case on, but you can have it.
I do. I have also like.
Since you gave us all the
Last
beer for
year.
free, I guess.
Yes.
I guess that's the fair thing.
right.
Fucking asshole. No, this is 2024's exact same beer, just this year's.
Yeah. Look, I love a good vertical.
Yes, so good, we're trying it again.
What?
Look at that head.
Oh, I love a good head.
That was just fun.
I think I haven't tried this year's yet. When did I? Oh, no, I did. I did.
It's gonna be like,
I
I hope
remember. I
you
forgot
did.
when I remembered. Well, I had some of yours, which is kind of different. We like different temperatures.
Comments.
He likes it too warm.
So many comments. I'm behaving.
Get around all these German beers. John, it gets hard for him. EB just likes it hot.
Stop it!
This is the one she wants. This is the one she
I know,
will
that's
kill
why
for.
it was funnier.
No, because to me, last year's Ironheart was not.
It was not as hot as stuff as the previous year.
Yeah.
Oh darn, and still the best one we've had.
Right.
That's
I know, but
rough.
when you have access to like all the archives,
It's like she's spoiled or something.
What do you call like your beer area? Like you have I imagine it's like you have a like, biometric scan, like a bookshelf slides apart.
Cellar.
Yeah, you enter, and then it's like got a name. Like when you walk in, like this is the.
he has several.
his
He has-
prison
Mine
wallet.
is not as cool.
He has a satellite set up at our house, but their actual vault is like an in-earth cellar at the Hunter house up in Carmel. And it's like not locatable on Google Maps, so it does sort of have a built-in security system.
Yeah, they sent us to the apartment out back, which is so weird.
Good.
You know, pop it up.
Oh, it's popped up.
You,
See? So you gotta save that 5.
No, I don't. We don't
We
give,
don't compare.
I know.
and
but
we don't
it's-
give 5s
Unless
out
we
willy
compare.
nilly. But if it's good enough,
You can't
it gets
not
it.
the Iron, though.
I can, and I just did.
Yeah.
All right, so again, 5.8%, same beer next year.
Listen,
Exact same label.
714 check-ins this time. Mostly,
It's earlier.
well, and it's Inger doesn't have their. It doesn't even have the one with the picture on yet for 2024 like they normally do. So, weird people. But 714 check-ins. Matt, what's your guess on the score?
Alright, so what we learned last time, I dumbed it down too much. This is a lower number. Gonna go 372.
Is it like on Rotten Tomatoes where you can have are there ever perfect 5s, or is that never happened on
I have
Untappd?
never seen a perfect 5. Anything more than about 50 check-ins, I would say.
But
I've
it is
never
like
seen.
Price is Right, closest without going over.
Okay. So, I'll give it.
Small breweries can get perfect 5s from 40 or less because they can get their favorite people to put it in, but 50 or more check-ins, you're going to end up under a 5.
Okay, I'm gonna guess it's at a 4.9 right now.
so this early on, even though it's 700, still a lot. I feel like it's probably most of the beer people looking forward to it most right now who's drank it and rated it. With that being said, I'm going to go 402.
Yeah, I hear the same thing. I'm 425 is where I am. Same. I think it's a lot of discerning beer people who are gonna knock it down for certain things.
Did you
Compared to
get on
last year.
Untapped and look this fucking good? You hit it dead on, 4.02.
Ah,
You were 0.02 away from being perfect last
See,
time.
you guys do need the 10 system.
No, we don't.
Just to make sure that he's right all the time.
That was creepy. He's normally not that accurate.
That's why he's all off.
No, you can ask John. He's normally not that accurate. He's good.
pretty good.
That's creepy.
That's pretty good, yeah.
It's literally a 4.02.
Yeah.
Just so he can confirm for the...
confirmation. 714 though.
That's fucking insane.
It's going to go down the more people drink it, but
fucking psychopath.
Go up a little bit.
Now, the one thing I want to look at is what the score is for the people who don't check into years, that just check into the Ihanger. And there's 106,000 check-ins for just Ihanger's Oktoberfest Marzen.
So you can watch that way over.
So, this is the one where people just go, I'm checking into this beer, I don't care about the year. Matt, you're first. There is 106,000 check-ins.
that's a lot.
That's a shit ton.
That's a shit ton. And I feel like it's even more the people who aren't paying attention, so they're just, oh, I had his Einger beer.
366.
I was gonna go 389.
Did I take your number, John?
No, but I was going to go 368.
Ah!
I was hoping he'd say 3-6. Nah. One more time. Hello. Sorry, go ahead.
We know. Quiet you. I'm gonna go.
What unspoken thing was just happening right there?
I'm gonna go 378. Yeah.
What was yours?
I said 389.
368.
He wins. It's a 381.
Yeah.
So, not awful. We have 8 friends on Untappd that have checked in for an average of a 422.
How many of those?
Shame them all.
How many were
List their
Smo?
names.
That's a good question.
None were supposed.
No, but one's yours.
Oh,
You gave it a 4 back in 2018.
Oh.
Oh, nope. Found one Smo from 2015. He gave it a 5. That's funny as shit.
Well, I can't speak about 2018's. I'm sure he's got some in the vault,
No, it's all gone.
but I was wrong. Then it's a 5.
All right, but this beer this time,
It's 5.
fucking stupid good. We don't need to go too deep into it. It's still a 5. Nothing changes for me.
It's slightly fresher, brighter.
It's actually a little less malty for
Yep.
me.
Yeah, a
So
little less malty.
I would give it a smidge of a knock, but that's because I'm way too much.
And so the score is
4.9.
in quarter.
So it's a
increments.
5.
4.75, I thought.
Yeah, 4.75.
If you're giving it a 4.9, I'm saying you gave it a 5. That's fucking bullshit.
Five. We'll put a bit of 5.
Rounds up, motherfucker.
Yeah. 5.
Wait, so you like this one better than the last year's?
I
You
think
just
them all.
said the opposite. You just said you were not going to.
What does it do? This
He
one
gave
doesn't
the
have-
last year's 4.75, I think.
Yeah, so you
Yeah.
should be giving this one a 4.5 if you're knocking it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
That's
whoa,
true.
whoa, 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 whoa.
That's true.
Whoa!
That is so true.
We
You
don't
talk
compare.
shit?
Point.
Well, she also wants to put pumpkin in German beers.
I said spices.
And then
I
you
did
said the word
not.
pumpkin not long after. I could roll the tape if I have to.
And you will hear.
You say pumpkin, motherfucker.
Yes, but there was a lot of ground between spice and pumpkin, and I also described pumpkin as a baby food note earlier.
And
so-
still said pumpkin in German beer. You
No.
lost validity.
I didn't. I said I wanted it in my American beer.
That you were complaining about the German cleanness.
It's just because compared to this, it was boring.
All right, so it's 5-5. What are you giving it?
4.75.
All right, thank God. Still a 5. At least one of the two of you haven't fucking lost your minds yet.
I gave it away a long time ago.
Yeah.
Abby
Yeah,
Normal?
that's good.
Huh?
I was just thinking of Young Frankenstein.
Oh, A, B, normal?
Abby Normal?
But you gave me an abnormal brain.
You know what? We already have one more beer.
6-foot monster.
Because I do need something that's not an Oktoberfest to end the night. This is one of Matt's favorite beers that we tried out at River North last time we were there.
Splashy first?
Oh, absolutely, Ritz. I'll make it work. No, actually, the spring might be the better part.
It won't be.
Actually, want to fucking bet, motherfucker?
That's awesome.
Fair enough.
Never mind. Don't need to borrow the wife's. The spring fucking works.
That's
And then I break that part out for the little cut here. There we go.
There you go.
Nice.
That creepily worked very well.
It's kind of how the night's going.
Yeah.
This is
Like
my...
a dental tool now.
Oh my god, it does.
That's actually, yeah.
Remind me not to go to the dentist anytime soon. That's terrifying. Alright.
So what did we learn? When it comes to German beers, German breweries make the best.
Except
Shocker.
for the Belgians. Oh wait, they got conquered, but wait, it's not supposed to.
Yeah.
Alright, so the beer we're going to finish up with, and I know I didn't ask John or Matt if I could do a last beer, but we're a little ahead of the game, and I felt like since our guest brought us a lot of beer, we needed to
We
at
need to
least
share
give them
something.
one.
Yeah.
This is why
Yeah,
John
we gave him
hates
that
me.
pills at the beginning, right?
I said what I said. Alright, this is the single cask Corundum, a remarkable crimson ale brewed with sweet and tart cherries at 9%. The single cask series showcases the unique character of a single oak barrel and the essence of the liquid it previously contained. 30 cases bottled from 2024, and barrel type was a French Cabernet.
I feel like your pronunciation of this name presents a bit of a conundrum.
It's Corundum.
Indeed.
I said what I said.
I know, but I said it. Corundum. That color is gorgeous.
Oh my lord.
It's funny because this is not normally a beer style. When you drink it, and you've drank with us enough now, EB, like this is not a beer that you would think Matt would be like, yeah, we need one of these. He tried this beer and immediately went, yep. Because it wasn't in our case originally.
So
That's true.
I have spent maybe a little too much time behind the bar, essentially making it my life's work to break people like Matt.
Hey, Matt, what kind of IPAs do you like now? It's mine, too. I turned the IPA hater into an IPA lover. It's fine.
This is the way.
Love her stretch, but I definitely great appreciation.
Doesn't he score them higher than us half the time now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do feel like people that say they don't like IPAs or hops are actually just people that are extremely picky about it. Most of the time.
Nah, he just likes dark diesel oil.
Yep. Motor
How
oil.
high did that fucking bounce
I
just
know.
then?
I saw
Jesus.
it. It went pretty high.
She like moved the glass and it like swung, hit,
It
and
went, like,
shot.
I don't see a splatter. Though.
No, I didn't quite get to the ceiling, but we got close.
Wow.
Even the empty bottle smells
I
good.
know. I'm just gonna sit here and be like,
Yeah.
I gotta put that on camera though.
fuels and
I just want to keep smelling it.
That cherry
This is the
note
best smell.
Just want to live in there.
cab, yeah.
is such a great, because at first it's cherry, right? And then you have that wine just right behind it.
Yeah.
That's fucking stupid.
I don't even usually like a tart, but
Neither does he.
damn.
No.
And when he tried this, he legit, it was the funniest thing, because I remember him going, we have one of those in the case, right? John and I go, no, that's a brand new beer, because they gave it to us. It had come out 2 days earlier. It wasn't in our case yet. And Matt's like, can we get one? John and I are like, fuck yeah, we can. Matt just wanted a tart.
It reminds me of how fruit forward the one, and I won't say it because I don't want to compare the beers, but it reminds, you know, the one I'm thinking.
I
of,
don't
the super-
actually.
Well, you
No.
do.
There's two. Oh, from
That's next door to our mead guys.
yeah.
Yeah, it's that.
It has a lot of notes of like a Kvik, where you have a lot of those, and I know I'm not saying that right. Kvik. Yeah.
Kvik is right.
Yeah, it has a lot of
Yeah.
those similar notes while being a completely unique beer.
Well, you're not talking about a creek, the
Yeah,
lambic.
I am.
Oh,
I am.
because sorry,
Thank
yeah,
you.
because a
Thank you.
Kvik beer
Yeah.
Kvik is the
Nope.
the yeast, the
Yeah.
creek,
Yeah.
or the other. There's another. There are a couple
It's
different.
It's
cherry.
the KR. That's the only reason I remember.
Well, so there's a couple different cherry lambics. That the creek is one, and there's
Creek is the one because I'm doing the KR in my head.
yes.
A lot of similar notes while being a very unique beer.
Well, I would almost argue that you're looking at an American creek. I mean, there is French.
Belgian Strong Dark Ale is what the base is.
Yeah. I mean,
That is stupid good.
The fact that it
The
says
level of
tart on there
tartness?
is it's so barely tart. Like it's just enough
well,
to.
but it's the tartness is a strong fruit tart. It's melded
It's
with
like the natural
Natural
cherry tannic
tart.
tartness.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It's wine, cherry,
Yes.
tannin.
Yes.
Yes, it's the wine
So,
tart.
so
like
it's not,
It's
like a
not
beer
foot tart like
Well,
he says when it
right.
comes to like
Yes,
funky
yeah.
beers.
I don't, because I don't like a sour.
yeah.
and there are some that do sour the fast way.
Is your wife awake? She might want to try that one.
You might want to try. I wasn't going to.
He said
share,
defeated.
but I was defeated. I didn't want to share.
You don't have to. I won't say anything.
When she sees this later and sees that we told her to do it.
She won't watch it.
She doesn't watch. She just pays us for the merch. No.
Oh,
We'll see.
man.
We'll save it.
John's gonna give her like 30 seconds. Let's be honest.
Exactly.
He's looking at that beer like,
Let the countdown begin.
God fucking
did you
damn it.
hear how fast that door opened?
Yeah.
For the viewers at home, in case it didn't come on the mic, there's an immediate chair scoot with post haste
Where
directly
is she
above
though?
us.
That was like,
I heard it open.
I heard.
Oh yeah.
Where is she?
Uh,
She got distracted. She might lose her chance.
10. 9, 8.
Notice how he stops counting out of fear. But seriously, guys, this is
Excellent.
again. It's one of those situations where we've talked so much good things about River North.
Yeah.
But the amount of different beers we've had on the show by them. Now we haven't had a lot of their lighter stuff because we don't bring cans back from when we're in Denver, just because it's so easy to puncture a can or anything like that in a suitcase.
And it takes away from room for this stuff.
And that's not even it. I love a lot of their like lighter shit. It's just I can usually, if I'm getting cans, I can tell my buddy when he's in Denver, hey, pick me up a 6-pack of the Pilsner they always have or something like that.
Sure.
This is the shit that they have once a year or once ever. I'm bringing that shit back.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's kind of one of those classic things where if Bob was on the show, is this beer?
Yes.
It is, but it is. Bob would say no.
A lot of people could call this wine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so unique.
Non-beer
I would
people.
say, so the question becomes: at what point does a strong
Listen, a
malted-
fest beer is going to be a beer for Bob.
Right.
But
Beer flavored beer.
At what point does the concentration become barley wine and you have to throw it in the... This is a magical mixed fermentation that has ascended into... Yes, I drink this every year.
Magical.
That one made me feel really good.
That makes me happy right there. That is
Yes.
the definition. If I was going to pick a beer to share with people,
Can I go back to our people, River North? Like, it just makes me feel good.
evidently I nailed that one.
and it's awesome because, like, once again, we come across as River North fanboys so often, and I promise you we're not, but we are. But
We are, but it's earned.
yeah, but people, like, we share it and they're like, oh, we get it, like, we understand now.
And we had the one that we didn't like, and we were very happy about it.
Yeah.
The weirdest thing I've
I
ever
still
said in my
remember
life.
that. That was like...
Completely back ass.
Weirdest thing I've ever said in my life when I
Yeah.
cheered openly and loudly for how bad a beer was.
Yeah. All right, well, I'm going to drink it, boys.
Obviously, we're
I
going to
think I'm
score
in the
this.
clear.
I think you are. Ash comes downstairs. No,
Yeah, right.
God, I like licked my glass right there.
Yeah, that was very good.
I'm really impressed with
It's got
EB's
like a-
restraint over there.
Well,
I was enjoying.
I drink a long time over things, and there's a little interesting note in the end that's it's almost butterscotchy. It's almost
It reminds
like
me
buttercream.
of the cherry wine that you love to put in stuff. A little bit. It has that note to it.
Yes, the
I feel like George Washington would drink this.
I feel like George
Add that to the
Washington-
review.
I feel like George Washington drink this.
Yeah.
He made this for us.
Him and Sam Adams, you know.
I mean, I'm first. It's a 5. I don't know what else to score this.
Yeah, it's so
Like, I would love to nitpick and give it a lower score, but like, the fuck are you gonna
it's
nitpick
so
on this thing?
unique. I don't know, like, I've never had another beer like this one, but it's a 5. It's fuck. It's good.
and the French oak note is just blasting. It's got great spice notes.
Yeah, putting that in a French cab barrel was fucking genius.
Yeah.
It really came through.
Almost like he knows what he's doing.
And that's just that motherfucker. I can't wait till February so I can yell at him again. I'm gonna laugh. He's gonna see we're coming and be like, "All right, what the fuck are they yelling at me for this year?" I'm sorry. I'm good at my job.
Yeah.
Fine.
He's like,
5.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't want to give it a perfect score. God damn it.
Warm down.
So obviously, 5 out of 5 on the scores that count, but the scores that still matter because they're great people, except for the German bullshit over there. Matt, go ahead.
Clearly not talking about me either. Yeah, that is definitely a 5. That is such a unique experience. There's, I don't know anything else that comes close to tasting like that thing does. That's so unique. It's so interesting. That's just crazy awesome. And it's not even like anything I would normally gravitate towards.
no.
The
not at
fact that you wanted us to buy that bottle is still one of my favorite things.
all. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's great. I don't like tart. I don't like cherry, typically, or I don't reach for cherry as a first fruit. But yeah, it's a 5.
I don't like tart. I don't like cherry. This is all bullshit because it's a 5. God damn it.
I don't understand, but give me more.
There it is.
So everything we
Hey,
say
we
about
ended
them.
very, very well.
That was a good 3 beers to end on there. 2
Yeah.
with the same beer, but you know it's fine.
Yeah.
Uh,
And then 2 before that one, we had fucking Weißweißer.
Yeah. I'm really glad you guys got to share this beer with us. That's a beer I've been trying to figure out who to share with. It's why it's been where I can grab. If you notice a lot of times, if you ever notice on the show where I'm like, hey, we're going to do an extra beer because, hey, we like the person and they got screwed by a bad night or something like that. A lot of times if you see me just grab one, that's because it's a beer I was like, these are going to be people I want to share it with. I already had thought about it. If it's one of those where I was like, I wasn't expecting to need a beer. Now you're all of a
Now
sudden
we're
like,
kind of searching.
fuck, I don't know, maybe that one. Fuck, I don't know.
He does often set it up, yeah.
Yeah, this was a, if I need to add one, I knew, I made
Give me
sure
the
I knew
bottle.
where it was. I knew where it was
the bottle.
at. This one? What you gonna do with that bottle?
I keep hearing about your footsteps.
Is there anything left in it?
Well, if there is, look at it.
Absolutely fantastic beer. Absolutely fantastic night. Thank you, sir, for coming on and bringing the Oktoberfest.
Yes.
Always.
Greatly
And
appreciate
wearing a great shirt.
Get out
and
the
kilt.
crew.
Yeah, I don't care about that as much.
It matches.
That's just for me down here.
You did appreciate it.
7 times around.
Okay, eyes on the pretzels.
Is that what you call them?
Why is it twisted? So we have officially checked into 1,644 unique beers. I will admit we're not always. We never check in at events really.
No.
We're too busy talking to people doing our thing. I don't want to focus on that. I want to focus on the people. Yeah. So you'll notice it's rare for us to check into events anymore. When we first started, we did, but it's definitely changed.
Yeah, it's not.
But 1,644 beers, almost all our check-ins for here.
Yep.
Over the last 4 years. That is a stupid a lot of bears just for bears.
I say, and beers.
I twanged the shit out of that.
Yeah.
We went mud hogging that one.
I definitely haven't run into 1,600 bears yet, but I haven't had that many beers.
I twanged the shit out of
They're
that.
coming for you.
But good times.
I thought I was supposed to be the bear.
Again, don't forget to check out Loggers of Lawrence next weekend. There are still a handful of tickets left. It does get close to sell out almost every year.
It's a great time.
It is a lot of fun. A lot of great breweries.
Bring your wieners. Dress them up.
If you have,
let them free.
We'll say wiener dogs. Because I never Dachshund.
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 All right, whatever
Well,
the fuck
work.
it is. That goddamn dog. They do wiener dog races. And they are the greatest thing ever, mostly because they usually put our booth right next to it, and we laugh and laugh and laugh.
Yeah.
They do Steinholden
Steinholden
competitions. It's
Don't
a
get that
lot of this kind of like the start of cold weather season beer. You get that malty beer. Now there is some, but the best part about Oktoberfest, yeah, there's a style, but you also get lagers. You get Oktoberfest beer is some of my favorite because you get this season, you get lagers, you get Oktoberfest, you get all the fun shit. So come out. Following that, again, another Oktoberfest, Munich and Muncie. Then you have Michiana Festival of Beers. That is the next 3 for us. We do have a lot of cool shit coming up after that. We already told you about the comedy night and more.
And more.
And Jim Monroe, probably been watching all since 7. Finally spoke up. 555s in a row, he observes.
I love the fact that Jim watches the entire episode and comments at the end. It's always my favorite. Yeah, no stouts tonight, unfortunately for you, Jim. I know that broke your heart.
Mine too.
Yeah,
But this almost made up for here.
Yeah, this almost made it.
Well, and that Oktoberfest is. I mean, they do some stouty things for the Germans, but that's as close as most of the summer gets.
Oh, for sure.
But after that is stout season.
True, we'll get you Doppelbox. And in more dangerous things besides.
Barley wines and stouts. Barley wines and stouts.
Barley wines and stouts.
And then we're also not far off from the Bourbon Fest that we went to.
That's actually
early
coming up.
Yeah.
December.
Yeah.
That's got to be a planned trip.
Guys, either way, we're the Two Beerded Guys. I'm TBG_Ops
My dog B&Q.
Our guest today,
E.B. Hunter.
you can find him at a shit ton of events, by the way. If you ever see this Kilton motherfucker say hi, he'll talk your ear off for a while. And behind the camera, the one, the only.
Oscar and Matt.
Hey, guys, thanks again. Check out all our upcoming events. Check out our cool people. Later.